Pod leader.
Working models who are working.
Captions crunch.
Pod leader.
Conspiracy theory. Top model math.
Pod leader.
That's not very elder.
Too small.
So nice to wear.
I guess. Hey, and welcome to Pod Leadum. That's Top Model Podcast spelled backwards. I'm Alexander Price, and Jasleen said something that really made me think. She was like, what do you want? What do you want to be? Or like, whatever. I don't remember what she said exactly.
You took mine. I'm Hannah Jane Ginsburg, and if I looked at it, definitely everyone else is going to look at it.
And I'm Jada B. Crump, and I'm also, I hope, beautiful. That's what I say to myself every day in the mirror.
And we're, of course, talking about Cycle 10, Episode 4, Where's the Beef? Or The Girl Who Almost Ralphs.
That's a good one. That's a good one, Alexander.
Thank you.
I actually, you know what? It was terrible when they changed the titles on us. Fun new bit.
Yes.
For us.
Agree.
Mm-hmm.
This has been great for us.
If you want, you know what is also great for us? Our Anchor.fm sponsors. Boom, boom, boom. Got 4 more people to shout out. Anyone can sponsor with a monthly donation for as little as 99 cents by going to anchor.fm/podleadum. Once again, that's anchor.fm/podleadum. It helps us out so much. All right. Let's give a shout out to Rachel, Heidi, Carrie, and Mary.
Harry and Mary.
I hope they're friends. Carrie and Mary.
Previously on, they doubled down on Marvita's nonsense makeover with the boing sound still in it.
Why?
Why? It doesn't make the show look good.
No.
Like, that's one of the dumbest things the show's ever presented to us is like, isn't this a dumb makeover that we gave this woman?
Also, there is a sentence that is so crazy. It should go up into the ethereal equals blonde dictionary. There was major tension in the top model house and mysterious makeovers that had the girls guessing what the mirror had in store, as though the mirror is choosing the makeovers for them.
Every day I wake up, I brace myself at the bathroom sink and I go, what do you have in store for me today, mirror?
Mirror, mirror on the wall. Which one of us is too tall and too small? Oh, she talks. Oh, man.
I don't understand Dominique's perspective here.
Me either.
And
I
as
think
previously
she's trying to
established,
joke.
I think we're all standing for Dominique
Yes.
and
Yeah, of course.
mad at the show's behavior toward her.
Mm-hmm.
But the whole thing about how because
She's
she
not
was
without flaws, though.
no.
She's not flawsome.
Like the rest of us, her flaws are what make her beautiful.
Beautiful.
I don't understand the perspective of, well, because I was in the bottom 2, that guarantees me another week here. Best bottom 2 ever.
No,
the best bottom 2 America's Next Top Model has ever seen. I was like, but it's you and Allison.
I don't think it was that she was in the bottom 2 is why she can't be in the bottom. It's because she's getting her hair done. So she's guaranteed to get her hair done and stay, I guess.
I think it was just Dominique, as we've seen so far, doesn't so much talk as proclaim.
Sure.
A lot of proclamations. And I feel Whitney a little bit of like, oh, here we go again. Feels like we could have just had a fab cab ride home, but
Dominique has a lot of things going for her, but does not have a Natasha-like ability to make her problems sound like assets.
yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
I had a captions crunch because it just said, before someone started talking, mouth full.
I wish there had been no sentence after it. Just like letting you know someone's mouth was full.
I've got one like that at the end of the episode that I'm excited for.
Good.
Everyone's just clocked that Lauren has this in the bag if she wants it. Like everyone's clocking it. Everyone, because we have the journey for Lauren laid out. If she learns to walk and learns to stand in front of that panel with confidence, she's America's Next Top Model.
Yeah, she could be a Shandy who wins.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, winner Shandy? That'd be great. She's like so naturally model-esque in pictures. And it's never been more clear what she needs to work on.
Yeah.
Amos decides to do a fun bit.
Ugh.
And unfortunately for Amos, the one who comes out looking great is Marvita.
Yes. Well, I think they're friends.
I know, but Marvita's so much funnier.
Yeah, Marvita is funny, actually.
Amos gives herself a tattoo, and Marvita looks at it and goes, "Why is that a butt crack?" And it does look like
A butt crack.
a butt crack.
It does.
And Amos says it's an anchor because she's a real sailor.
Hot ticket boy.
This house. So I know theoretically we have multiple rooms, but we just have this kitchen, right?
That's all they can hang out in.
We're always in this kitchen, in this dining room situation.
What
Always.
an evolution from the early days of Top Model when there were no tables.
kitchen. Well, this is the thing. I think that's the only place in the house they can sit. Because remember when we saw the like front room? It was empty except for like a chair and a side table.
I miss having the one thing about LA that was always really cool is having an outdoor space.
Yes.
It would have been great for this to have been a rooftop or something, you know?
Yeah. Or even in the first cycles, remember they had that AstroTurf and a picnic table?
Yeah, I'd take a cycle for AstroTurf picnic table.
Fatima is a reality TV editor's dream because she whispers things that she should just think, and full volumes things that she should whisper.
So she always says the quiet part loud, is what you're saying?
There
Yeah.
are no quiet parts, only loud parts.
Only loud. Amy is also a producer's dream because Amy reminds us of what just happened. Amy as a talking head is a piano teacher. What I mean by that is she is always one moment ahead of the show. That's all double E Amy needs to be. Is just like, we got a tire melt and it said exactly this. Remember when we all read it out loud? Now I'm saying it individually.
And you didn't understand any of us? To be fair, it is helpful because otherwise I wouldn't know what these tire mails said.
Oh no, I'd be fine if they just like didn't even show the tire scrolls anymore and just always cut to Amy telling us, even after she's eliminated, just cut to Amy being like, and then the girls got a tire mail.
This episode has so many puns that don't make sense. So much nonsensical wordplay, even for Top Model.
Yeah.
Starting with this tire mail. Turn up the heat or you'll get hosed. What?
Stacey Ann just says, huh? Is that it?
Couldn't
Stacey Ann is all of us.
even edit out Stacey Ann. Is Stacey Ann our Bizarro Tatiana? Because this isn't the first time.
Oh.
Ooh.
I love that because
Yeah.
I'm not as much on the Katarzyna train going forward. So I went down my own fig splash hole with this.
Oh. Y'all, I'm going to tell you right now, do not Google fig splash hole.
So this fire department that they show up at.
Yes,
Yep.
please.
Okay.
I want every nugget.
So they arrive somewhere that looks like a fire department. And based on the numbers on the sign, the only option is that this is FDNY Engine 24 Ladder 5 Battalion 2 in Greenwich Village. However, in a close-up on the sign, this saying this is Engine 5, so it is not that. Then there's part of the sign that indicates the city name is blacked out. And also, the sign says it was established in 1892, but the New York Fire Department was established July 31st, 1865, after the end of the Civil War. So it is a lie. This is also not an active firehouse because it is clearly a film rental location. The fire truck number is from a station that was disbanded in 1970.
Alexander, I love your energy so much right now. You are Sam Waterston at the end of a Law and Order episode, and I'm here for it.
Oh my God, Hannah, I was literally picturing Sam Waterston Law and Order. Like literally.
Where is my booking? Where is my booking?
You
To be
book.
fair, if we're gonna give you a lawyer credit, Alexander, you know you're a drop dead diva.
Oh. But anyways, this is not a real place, but I don't know where it is, but they've tried so hard to make it seem real, and I don't even think these people are firemen.
No.
Though, I would argue that they might be like volunteer firemen or something that they got, because they do give you like fireman energy, if that's a thing.
Big fireman energy.
You mean because of their quick change art of the fire departments?
Everyone, welcome to your firehouse runway teach.
You know, that cycle by cycle thing.
Also,
I mean, Miss J going down that fire pole is iconic, though. Love that moment.
Conspiracy theory.
Love it.
Did Miss J hurt their ankle when they landed? Because that would explain being angry and kind of the way that Miss J is stiltedly talking throughout this whole thing.
This is a great episode for Miss J.
Yeah. Lots of Miss J in it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I actually think the outfits they change into, I didn't need the alarm the entire time. I literally turned down my volume, but that must have been the most annoying thing ever. I think the outfits they
Are cute.
they change into are actually cute. And I'm going to say this right now. Give me a pair of those shoes.
Yes.
Yes.
Agree.
Those shoes. You know
They're
what?
so
Screw
cute.
you, Fatima.
Yeah.
Those shoes were amazing.
The shoes were one of the best parts of that outfit. And I am including the suspenders and shorts combo, which was also super
Also
cute.
cute.
She just said that to make it seem like a choice, though.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
She just forgot. But also, this has happened to so many contestants, like Janet when she got in the wrong dress and other things. Like, and this wasn't even necessarily like timed.
No, 90 seconds.
How
they
do you
had.
not notice that everyone else is putting on shoes? You also had to take shoes off at some point to get these shorts on.
So then she put the same shoes back on?
Ugh.
Miss J was pressed by this. Was not arguing with
Done.
She does not admit to mistakes.
No.
Mm-mm.
It's
Mm-mm.
a strong choice, wrong choice.
You know what 2 words Fatima doesn't have in her vocabulary? I'm sorry.
Yeah. Or whoopsie daisy.
I thought it was going to be whoopsie doodle.
Both acceptable. Doesn't have them. Then we introduce their audience of real quote unquote firefighters. All men, of course.
And I have a question. Does Stacey Ann get it so on the reg that she is so fucking horny already when these men come in? Because she's just like,
Stacey Ann has gotten consistent D for 5 years of marriage.
every day?
Is not, yes, every day.
All I'm saying is there was a room full of men and a pole. She thought she was finally going to get to do the dance.
And the costumes they're in do not belie that.
Nope.
Yeah.
She's just like tries to start a group sing. Okay, everyone.
Oh my God.
Clapping.
During this speech, she had just been providing music the whole time. Oh, I wish that happened so much.
So does Miss J, really, because what he says to her is just like fanning the flames of Stacey Ann's fire, because he says, get loose, set it on fire. That's why you're here.
No, that's why
they're here.
Even worse. There is one fireman who is like fully trapped in the center, and the girls walk so close to him so many times. And I'll say this, all the firefighters, respectful. They're just there. They don't hoot or holler. They don't do anything, really.
No, it's really got a we're here for $50 and a pizza energy to it.
Oh, sure. The first couple of walkers, and I think they just edited the good people first.
Yeah.
At first I was like, oh, this house can walk. Okay, great. But then of course, there's such a clear range of like walking ability with Fatima and Amos near the bottom.
And Lauren.
Well,
Own category.
you know she's not on a
near
scale.
the bottom.
Okay. Whitney also does not help her case when she says the phrase, I know drag queens with a better walk than Dominique. What is she implying with this sentence? That drag queens are bad walkers?
That's their job. That's like half of what they do.
I also don't believe she knows any drag queens. I think she's been to a drag show and was hellish.
Yes.
But
definitely attended a bachelorette party and was that bachelorette party.
Alexandra,
Yes.
you almost made me throw up. I just wasn't expecting the word hellish, and the way you said it was so funny. I was gagged.
It's also just continuing this like coded language about Dominique.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're not going to get through one episode without it, it feels like. Truly.
Either mom or that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I will say Dominique went a little too far with the walk when she like put it was the hey big spender across the hat where I was like, that was the line that you didn't need to cross.
Yeah, and Miss J points it out, and then Miss J does a sexy runway for these firefighters that they don't know how to feel about. They don't hate it. They don't love it. They're just like
confused.
Yeah.
Is
questioning.
there a world in which Miss J played the Jennifer Coolidge role in Legally Blonde?
I wish.
Just to hear him sing Ireland would be great.
Fatima has one of the worst walks, and she has no right having this bad of a walk.
It's weird.
She's lucky that Lauren is there.
Yes.
Well, again, and Amos, who that couldn't have been a real attempt, right?
The
No.
skipping?
That's
Why?
wild.
Why did she think that was okay?
The whole exchange where Miss J goes, was that a skip? What was that? And she goes, it just makes me feel good. And Miss J responds, it makes you feel good. Each with its own distinct drip of disdain.
I think it's hard for anyone on this show to deal, by that I mean the teachers, the instructors, the judges, whatever, to deal with a contestant who isn't taking this seriously in this particular way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because Amos will, throughout this entire episode and previous episodes, always blame it on her nerves, that she gets goofy and campy, as she says later, whenever she is nervous. And that's fine for like a while, but why are you still this level of nervous that you're just going to purposely tank stuff so you don't have to get real critique? Because that's what it is.
Yeah.
She's purposely
Yes.
tanking things so she doesn't actually, because she's so scared of disappointing, so scared of her critique. And we've been there. We've all been there.
Yeah.
But she can't let herself do a real runway walk because she knows this is bad. She knows this is bad, and she knows what Miss J is going to say. Therefore, she
Yeah.
doesn't have to actually process real criticism.
Right. That's fascinating that you just
It is.
therapized her in a really interesting way. You diagnosed that.
Yeah, because
Huh.
I've seen it. I think like when you work in like comedy, like I see that a lot from like beginning improv students and stuff like that, where they're like, I'm so scared of doing this wrong. I'm so scared of doing
So I'm going to do it
stand-up
so wrong.
yeah, I'm gonna purposely tank myself and give myself a criticism that I know what I'm gonna hear because that thing I did was purposely bad. So.
I loved, though, the way that Miss J deals with Lauren.
Oh my-
Number one, starting out saying, oh, God bless you, baby. God bless you. But then to say, just walk. Don't think modeling. Don't think anything. Just walk.
I literally walks beside of her to show her the pace, show her how to do it.
Lauren is so bad at walking that Miss J is concerned that
Yeah.
she doesn't know how to walk.
Yeah.
Miss J is like, how did you get here? How did you get out of the car today? Did you?
Yeah. But I appreciate him saying, it seems like what your problem is that you're processing modeling
Mm-hmm.
and that's fucking you up. Just walk like a human so that then we could diagnose.
Build it up from there.
Yeah.
Yes.
So then they go home and they keep their tiny hats for some reason.
Hey,
And we get a great captions crunch, which is just indistinct conversations.
I love a good indistinct combo. That's such a fun one. All right. I wrote a 7 numerical list because allow me, if you will, to try to break down what happens.
This is so confusing.
The
Okay.
dumbest non-conflict ever.
I'm going to try to simplify this. Short sentences, succinct. Let's try.
Okay.
Number 1, they return home. Amy calls shower, doesn't want people in there peeing because she's not comfortable being nude in front of other people. Then 2, Claire and Dominique don't like that. 3, Amy explains there are 3 bathrooms. Why is it a big deal if they use another one to pee while she showers? 4, Marvita at some point gets involved and Amy wants to just stop talking about it. It also feels like maybe by now Amy is showered. Unclear.
I think
5,
so.
I think so.
5, Whitney now gets involved at some point, saying Amy has already told everyone this and everyone knows. Number 6, Marvita apologizes to Amy through a bed. And Amy's just like, I don't want to talk about this anymore, or whatever. But by now, 7, Fatima says Marvita should instead yell at Whitney instead of Amy because Whitney is stirring the pot. Did I get this timeline correct?
Yes.
I think so.
You
Ugh.
did leave out Whitney saying that they are feeding like parasites off of Double E Amy.
Yeah. There seems to be, and Dominique sums it up at the end, Whitney has full, I'm going to call the police energy.
Ooh. No, I see it. I see what you're saying.
I'm more laughing than shocked.
Uh-huh.
Because she creates this narrative that these black women are attacking this white woman that is so fragile and
white woman.
defenseless.
Mm-hmm.
And she inserts herself in the way, and it almost seems this weird distortion of Fatima's argument last week of, if I see a black woman being attacked, I'm gonna or being offended, I'm gonna stand up for her, right? And Whitney has been like, I'm gonna stand up for any white woman I see being attacked by them. And it always, there seems to be a lot of talking of them and an othering in the language that is really not okay. It's just uncomfortable. And I don't think that everyone in this house knew that necessarily Amy, because Marvita's whole thing is, well, I didn't know that, so why would I assume?
And to be fair, Marvita, as soon as she gets this information, is just like, stop yelling at me.
Mm-hmm.
I want to talk to Amy and apologize.
Yeah.
Marvita's always trying to quelch drama. We've seen this before. Marvita is just like, Marvita was the one who stopped Fatima v. Allison. She was like, stop doing this, guys.
I also think Fatima is trying to weaponize Marvita against Whitney. I don't think Fatima's intentions are all that great.
Just a real chess game of a thing happening.
Yeah. Gross chess.
Then I'll say this, though. I think that's a good read of this. I know I shouldn't be offended by this, but I don't like it when Dominique says Whitney's just Southern, not cultured white trash. I'm like, why does it always have to be a Southern person?
I agree with that.
Also, is Whitney?
She's from Florida.
Yeah,
so
that's
kind
the
of
other thing.
not.
Southern and Florida are not the same thing.
No,
I hate it when people say that.
That they're not the same thing, or when they equate.
When they get
the
equated.
South is not Florida, and Texas. Oh, sorry, Florida is not in this. Florida is not in the South. Neither is Texas. They are their own things.
They are their own things, their own milieu.
And I'm not. It's not a comparison of one is better than the other. I am saying Florida and Texas have different vibes from the rest of the South of America.
Yeah, I agree that Dominique shouldn't have used those words. I don't think the behind it is wrong, because I actually do think it's an accurate take on Whitney.
No, I also don't think she's like wrong.
I think it's true. I think that Whitney is a person, and we'll see it going forward, but I think we have to talk about it now. Whitney is a person who would say that she's not racist. She would say, I have black friends. I've dated black men. Like that. I would imagine she's like, well, how could you be racist like that? Mm-hmm. But she's fully not anti-racist and doesn't know that she has implicit bias and racist tendencies and thoughts.
And if someone were to tell her that she did, probably wouldn't believe them.
No, it's going to get real offended real quick.
That's what I mean, is that clearly Dominique is not saying this to Whitney's face, because then Whitney's just going to start screaming about how she can't be racist. But I think she is, from all we've seen and the way that they try to cut around it, it seems that way.
I'm going to also argue that I think this whole house has racial issues.
Yeah.
Meaning, I think we've already had multiple arguments about it. I think this is a very unfortunate cast of white women who needed to do some work on themselves before entering this house.
White women, and also Fatima in a different way.
Well, that's what I mean.
Casting.
But think about it. We've almost had a discussion about race, specifically black
in almost
folks.
every episode.
Every episode.
Yep.
Which I did not recall.
I also didn't recall.
And probably from my first watch of it, as dumb white boy, it just fell over me. Like I remember the Allison thing, because again, it's almost cartoonishly evil.
Yeah. And it depends on what the show's expectations of its cast are and what they want you to see.
Yeah.
Because when we were watching this when we were younger, non-critically, you're just going to accept the truth that the show wants you to accept. And obviously it's coming across a lot differently on a critical rewatch.
Yeah. That being said, I'm glad that Double E Amy comes out unscathed.
She just doesn't want to talk about it.
Also, Marvita. Marvita really has become my favorite this cycle.
I like Marvita quite a bit. She's not my favorite. Stacey Ann and Amy are still holding those trophies. But yeah, Marvita's cool.
Marvita just wants to either learn something or squash drama.
You know who's also that's true. You know who's also apparently cool because he gets a lot of hugs from Miss J? Brian Bradley from the House of Tula. Though
that's not how it's spelled.
Not at all. There's so much friendly shoulder grabbing.
There's also some face grabbing that needs to be like.
That's not what you do in church.
There was a bit of a "we were once lovers" energy that I'm not mad about.
Yes. Yes. Let's just say he's been in that house of Tula before. You know what I'm saying? There has been a lot of walking already this cycle.
Trying to make up for last cycle.
With none.
Poor Lauren. Poor Lauren probably was like, oh, well, they only walk like one episode. I'm not going to have to worry about this that much.
Then Andrew Weir shows up, and there's a lot of stroking going on.
Sure, can get it. For sure.
He's a fashion show producer, which lets you know that this is an actual fashion show.
That Mr. J is not producing.
Absolutely. Also, blink and you'll miss it. They've fixed Dominique's hair.
Yeah.
For now.
Sure.
Well, but the color's very different.
The show, yes. The color is the color it's supposed to be.
I can't believe they didn't show that, though.
And then we have, what a combination. The whisper. The whisper of Anne Choquette and the bombacity of Jasleen.
And that's also true of what they're wearing, because Anne Choquette is the most muted she's ever been. Just red dress.
I'm sorry, do you mean our big old, beautiful, doe-eyed, yummy little Latino sandwich?
Okay. Yes. Because, JW, I'm going to defer to you. Does Amos maybe not have, like, disaster buy energy? Perhaps. And she's just... this, and it maybe explains everything about Amos. Does this explain Amos? Is literally my note.
I can't answer this question.
I know. That's why I deferred it to JW.
Survey says yes.
Because calling someone a sandwich, also Latino sandwich. The
sandwich is hard O on Latino. And look, I'm not expecting her to say like Latinx or anything, but Latina is right there.
I really wish someone would refer to me as a big old beautiful little something.
It's doe eyes. It's a play on words as well, because it's a sandwich with doe eyes.
Oh, also, this sandwich is canonically medium because it's big and little.
She also says old. She
big
says
old, but it's like big old.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I think the captions definitely say old, but I think it was like old.
Yeah.
Okay, I read it as big, old, beautiful.
2 cycles ago, that's not young, fresh Celicia. But yeah, we have so many people here for this.
Yeah, Anne whispers that their prize is a Lot 29 advertorial with Jasleen in
advertorial.
Photos were so bad.
We'll get there.
We'll get there.
And Choquette also whispers, rock the runway. Like it's a brand or a phrase she's trying to like capitalize on. It's as if when they have to give like the cover girl brief.
Yeah.
And they have to say something like, remember to be easy, breezy, and beautiful. It's like rock the runways, like lot 20, whatever thing. Yeah.
We also get a lengthy, enthusiastic ADR from Miss J.
Yep.
Explaining how the show will work. But they apparently got the same note that Tyra did on delivering ADR, because it is loud.
A lot of, one of 2 things happened to everyone's hair. Vast improvement.
Or Whitney.
Big poofy. That was funny, so I'm going to give you the joke. You cannot tell me that Amos looks better.
I know. It was just, we see so much of Whitney's hair.
Amos and Whitney got the big poofy curls that Gina once wanted. I literally wrote the note, by the way, of like, everyone's hair looks so nice. And this is where Stacey Ann's hair with a little part. Love.
Oh, uh-huh.
And Amos's looks terrible. Oh my God. And then my next note, oh, never mind. It's Whitney's too.
This show had the most normal, fine clothes and the wackiest accessories.
Stacey's purple flower, wild.
Whitney's
to put that on her.
Exploded piñata purse.
It's also giant.
Like the size of a piñata.
Also, we forgot to, the art of the quick change, they're going to have to do their own changes.
This is not fair, though. This challenge is not fair, because they seem like everyone gets to get dressed at the same time, but their timer is there being on stage. So the person at the end gets more time to get changed than the person at the beginning.
Oh, interesting. That's a good point.
Also, Amos's bra is totally fucking ripped.
Also,
on the
it's
side.
not applicable to the real world of modeling that you
At all.
quick change yourself.
Also, this is a real show. Why would you do this at a real show?
We've seen quick changes on this show before.
They show us
They show it.
Cycle 9 one.
Sepia flashbacks.
Also, I assumed by the way they described this that they were going to have to do 2 outfits. So the quick change happened between where that would make sense, right? Because everyone would then have the same time of getting off and getting on.
I think they might have done 2 outfits and they just cut it out. Because they say
Did
that.
they?
They actually
Okay.
said, I think, 3 outfits once.
Oh,
I think it
Well-
just got cut. You know, that happens on these run race shows all the time. And then all of a sudden, it's just, they're in different outfits at the end.
we're also circling around the breakout star of this runway show, which is Whitney's tit. Comes out in the strangest way.
Breakout indeed.
Yeah. We haven't had,
Stage
we have,
to jailbreak.
but you know what? We've had that happen to enough of the contestants that I don't mind. I hate that because of the quick changeness of it all, it ruins everyone's walk because everyone jogs down the
Yeah.
runway.
Yes.
They point out Lauren, and Lauren is the worst. Don't get me wrong, but everyone is just like,
Barely anyone poses at the end.
no, Claire does, but only because Claire can't not. Like,
Yeah.
imagine.
Also, back on Whitney, why didn't she cover it with her shirt?
With the jacket.
She had that huge thing on.
That was my bigger issue. Boobs pop out. I get it. You have a big jacket on. Just cover it.
Put the pinata purse in front of it. Also, did Kata Zinnia get to pick her own outfit because
That
she
is-
got executive assistant
It
realness?
was so ugly. It was the ugliest thing.
She's the only one who gives a plausible walk, though,
Sure.
I thought.
Mean to Amy. Amy is always plausible.
That's what they call her. Plausible double
Plausible.
A.
Yeah.
Plausibly, Amy.
No, but it is true because the only 2 people that even get compliments afterward are Kat and Amy, and I agree with that assessment. I did think that Dominique looked great.
Yes.
Yes.
I feel so bad for Miss J during this whole segment.
He couldn't help himself.
One of the most iconic animated GIFs come out of this, though, because the like
What?
hands
Up?
waving around, looking, that's used all the time, and I totally forgot that it was from this episode.
I did too.
I did not remember. Where is she going? The despair with which Miss J looks after Lauren.
You know how a lot of times people say that if you love what you're doing and you feel good while you're doing it, you'll do good? Amos doesn't follow that trend. Amos always says how good she feels doing anything, but
Looks miserable.
really doesn't translate to any of her activities.
That was a 2 seconds away from vomiting face.
Yep.
I also loved when Miss J, during Fatima's walk, where she can't button her clothes, Miss J yells so loud, slow down, during the show.
He's done, man. He's done.
The fact that Fatima thought that no one would notice how her sweater was misbuttoned is insane to me. How could you think that no one would notice that?
Especially when the buttons are the main feature of that top.
You would have been better off not buttoning it and just holding it.
Yeah. Or while you're walking, do an unbutton moment. Wow.
It was
Fixed.
crazy the way that was buttoned.
Fix. Can we talk about these critiques?
Please.
So they go back to the back of the church. I love that this is all just in a real church.
Mm.
And then Anne Choquette.
Is JW and wants Amy to win.
Well,
Continue.
I thought this was shade.
I also thought this was a little shady, but also nonsensical when she's like, Amy, I could tell by the way you're walking that you're very sweet.
See, I think that's a compliment from Aunt Choquette.
Maybe, but still,
I think that's
it's
another
stupid.
sentence that doesn't match up.
Yeah. But Jasleen gets ready to make the trailer of the episode.
Jasleen gets ready to audition for Tyra's job.
Yep.
Yes.
I bet they wanted Celicia to do something like this, and Celicia was like, no, thank you. I have a job already. And Jasleen was like, I'll do it. Lauren, do you want to be here? Do you want to be a model? And Lauren's like, yeah.
Disliked Jasleen so much.
Yeah.
After
Jasleen gets a rough edit this episode. She comes across like such a pill the entire time.
I was really disappointed in you. You met her
10
19 minutes ago.
I also like how Lauren responded to it in a talking head of like, look, I'm trying a lot of new stuff. If I didn't want to do this, I wouldn't put myself through all this misery. Because I will say this, Lauren does always seem like she's trying. It's just she started so far down the hill.
Yes. No, and just because someone walks too quickly doesn't mean that they don't want to be there. It's a very literal interpretation. Lauren, you got off that runway so fast. Do you even want to be on
here?
it? Yeah, she didn't leap into the audience and run out the door.
Do you have a fear of runways?
They pick Kat.
My favorite part of this was Anne Choquette goes, unfortunately, only one girl, and my brain filled in, is good at walking. Instead, it's can win the prize.
Yeah, can win the prize.
Kat wins it, which is fair. Then, and of course, in classic Kaczynski format, she is mutedly excited.
Yep.
Yay.
Oh, wow. Like, I don't know if she's getting, I know there's a lot of fans of Kat. I'm sure. I've always seen a lot of people really like her. I'm hoping we
went
get
into
there.
This hard.
I remember you said she'd be your best bud.
Yeah.
But if they might be giving her some sort of boring edit.
They might be.
Also just might never say much. Because can you tell me if we've gotten a talking head from her?
No. We haven't.
Yeah, I'm just not getting much.
And so it's bizarre who she picks because we have no idea who she talks to in the house.
She picks Amos and Marvita.
Marvita, sure. Marvita seems like she's probably cool with a lot of girls.
Yes.
Sure. Amos?
Also, I'm sorry. I think it's always so stupid when, like, you pick friends, but you also pick someone who is notably terrible at the challenge.
Yeah.
But I did like Marvita saying she was juiced.
Hella juiced.
It's so cute. It's so cute.
Can we talk about the photo shoot now?
Yes. So
the advertorial shoot.
We meet the marketing director.
Janice Wells
of Lot 29.
Janice Wells took an edible 30 minutes before this advertorial shoot.
Mm-hmm.
The photographer is never introduced, but I think it's Michael Vartan.
Oh, okay.
I wish.
Would have made it more exciting.
Yep.
These photos are so ugly.
But first of all, the shots that they showed
at the end?
runway. No, the disco ball shot of Jasleen and the Jasleen on the fringe rug.
So during the photo shoot, Jasleen is fully putting her arms and elbows in these women's faces.
Yeah.
Pushing them aside. Also, Jasleen definitely got the best styling. And I feel like Jasleen asked for that.
Jasleen gets that rough at it. She seems like a total bitch in this episode.
Ugh. So later when they get back, though, something funny is happening because Amos is just talking like Amos does, just saying words until something clicks. And she says, well, Jasleen was saying this, that. Well, I don't remember what she said exactly.
Yeah, my opening quote.
Yes, I loved it so much. She said something that really made me think. I don't remember what it was.
Couldn't tell you what it was.
Wow.
Lauren gives us directions to her apartment.
Lauren lives in Williamsburg.
She lives in Williamsburg because she takes
This
the
is
L
a great
to the
joke.
G. It is great. If I wanted to go home, I just have to take the L to the G and then walk 3 blocks.
Well, you understand what she was saying with the L part, though.
The train.
No, baby dolls.
Oh,
she was saying take the loss.
The L. No,
it's separate sentences.
No, she was taking the L train to get to the G train.
Nope. She was saying she would take the L and then separate thoughts, separate sentence, and then take the G and go
to get
home.
to Williams. Yeah.
No, you have to take the L and then
to get to the G.
I'm not listening to Jersey City, New York. And Upper West Side or wherever the hell you live, Alexander.
You're also in Upper Manhattan.
I'm just saying, you don't know more than me. And she constructed a joke, and you were taking it from
whoever
her.
lived in Brooklyn.
You take the L to get to the G.
Take the L like loss.
No, absolutely not.
The L train.
Guys, are we breaking up?
No, we're not breaking up. I'm just saying, I now know what it's like to be Alexander when he was talking about those 2 different models. When I know I'm right. And I'm being gaslit in a way. And listeners, write in and tell, just like you told me and Hannah to take our seats and to take our medicine, that those are 2 different models. You need to write in because Lauren says I would just take the L, take the G, and go home. And she was making a joke.
No way.
Nope.
Too much credit is given. She's literally telling us how she gets home to Williamsburg.
Yep, agree.
Anyways, the Tyrus girl comes in. prove you got the chops for this competition or you'll be sent packing. And then Marvita starts going, you don't want to get sent packing. And just starts like, she hates these Tyrus girls just as much as we do.
How can I make this fun so I don't want to die?
I am here for Mr. J's white outfit.
You are?
I am.
His Jack Frost outfit, but
Yes.
he didn't match the gloves, so they're little reindeer hooves.
I want it. I love it.
He looks like a full supervillain with his
He
hair
looks like-
combo.
Cruella DeVille's stepbrother.
Yes.
Ooh.
I only get the Dalmatians with no spots. It's a little Mr. Burns see my vest. Too.
Yes.
Yes. When we walked in, there was just meat everywhere. And I was like, oh my God, this is gross.
Yep. I do like Whitney calling it what it is, dead animal carcasses.
I mean,
Also, Stacey Ann, I noticed, screams at the right time for like the group scream, but she screams like she's
Excited?
frightened.
no, terrified.
Like, ah! Like her face is always like, ah.
Mr. J, punnin'. You guys are going to be posing with hunks of meat. And then I'm pretty sure it's Anya goes, flesh, meat.
Oh, sweet baby angel Anya.
We have not gotten enough Anya in this episode.
Agreed.
Agreed. Trevor O'Shanna is the photographer,
Ugh.
you know, from the Cripping.
He did way too much in this episode.
I never have disliked him. I always just remember Trevor O'Shaughnessy as the guy who always likes to sit real low. Just like loves
Yeah.
doesn't stand. He does not stand when he photographes.
You know who loves the shoot the most? Sutan.
Oh, yeah.
Sutan loves this.
Sutan whispered this shoot to Lady Gaga in the future, right? And was like, meat dress.
meat dress.
I have a captions crunch. It was said, show off that meat. What was in the captions said, chill off that meat.
I have that too.
Chill off that meat.
Chill off, baby.
Well, you know, if it becomes too warm, then they can't use it anymore. That's unsanitary.
That's just cooking.
I've got my food handler's license.
Ooh. So I realized that potentially the reason that they weirdly have the girls go in pairs to the set, though they don't have them take the photos together. Because you noticed this, right? Like the first two people he spoke to were Fatima and Claire together for some reason. It's like, why is that?
And then Claire, of course, was more excited to do the shoot.
I think that they were sharing the meat pieces and they took them off
Ugh.
and put them on the other women.
No.
You never saw them wearing them all at the same time.
That makes it even worse.
Oh, I know. But I think
that makes it really gross.
Because the judges make a big deal about Whitney wearing meat underwear.
But everyone did.
And at the time, not everybody, but other people definitely did. It was not just Whitney.
No, you can even see Lauren. It peeks out in her photo. You can see meat under her dress, which is, this should have been blurred.
The idea of the shoot is not upsetting, but the actuality of the shoot is so upsetting.
Well, because the idea of the shoot isn't upsetting so much because there's no idea behind it.
Nope.
No.
It's
and there's
just,
also,
what if you wore meat while you're also wearing some fashion?
And
the
a
meat was
locker.
also, the meat was also attached to fabric.
Yeah.
It was attached to fabric. So they weren't putting like meat on there.
Well, the neck pieces
Some of it
felt
was.
very...
Okay. The skirt stake around the neck.
Whitney has entered the chat and begs to disagree.
I thought you were making a skirt steak pun,
I was.
Oh, yeah.
but you said it around the neck.
But that's where it was, though. Unfortunately, it doesn't work for comedy, but that was true.
The only meat item that's fun are the pepperoni earrings that a couple of them get to wear.
Fair.
Those are fun.
I think so. Lauren says that she was channeling Leatherface, which is, I think, the correct energy for this shoot.
Mhm.
It turns out to be.
This whole thing, if you're going to do this and there's not a specific statement you're trying to make, although Paulina tries hard
Paulina
later,
does it.
She tries. This should have been campy. This should have been silly. If you
Yeah.
have no message, make it silly.
Yeah, anyone who just went for editorial for the most part did not work. The people who ended up being successful later, well, we'll see. We'll see what we all think. But I think the people who were successful are the people who just chose a big, strong choice, whatever that choice may be.
I don't think, though, they're freaking out about, I think, the wrong thing. Some of these models are like squealing when they have to touch meat, as though they've never cooked meat ever.
It's one thing And I'm going to say this as a life rule. One thing to touch something with your hands, another thing to touch it with your naked butt.
Okay. I would have sat on the meat. I don't know.
Ooh, can we think of one thing where that's not true?
Cake? No, you wouldn't. No.
Alexander, we're
Yeah, let me
moving
think
on,
the
but you're
corniest
keeping
thing I
that
could
in. I want the whole world to know. I want every unique listener we have to know that you just said cake, the most obviously different thing. Y'all don't eat cake with your butt?
Marble. You put your naked butt on marble all the time. It's not a big deal.
Sure.
Ooh.
Ceramics.
Lucite. You guys have been to my house.
Back at the house, after we get the Tyra scroll, Stacey Ann says a very true statement, and that Lauren does look great heading to panel. She really looks good in this scarf around her neck.
She does. Stacey Ann is so generous with what happens in a little bit. So let's break this down.
Okay.
Have we ever seen this moment on Top Model before?
Never.
I think this is the first time it's been anything.
Yeah.
Because they clearly go somewhere separate for panel.
Yeah.
Because they have to exit their apartment, which is also sometimes why I don't think we see it. It's because usually sometimes it's connected to the Top Model house.
Right.
But Amos is sleeping in the on the couch in the middle of the room, completely disheveled.
A couch that I'm pretty sure we owned. Me and my husband owned as our first couch.
Ooh.
And Anya gives the best "you have 20 minutes" face I've ever seen, because Anya's cooking some last minute food, but she's fully ready.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, "You only have 20 minutes."
Also love the energy of Marvita being like, you, up,
Yeah.
wrap it up.
Everyone's just like, "Don't hold us up. Don't make us late. Also, what are you doing? Why aren't you ready at all?" And Amos is just not having this, like so irritable about this. So like it takes no time to get ready. And then she throws on just trash, basically. Just like
Her best Bret Michaels cosplay.
Seriously.
Mhm. And Stacey Ann is so generous where she's like, "We all know that Amos is just trying to show her personality. But I think that's the panel's not going to like this, and she needs to realize that." I'm like, "Yes, Stacey Ann. I mean, I don't believe the first half."
Mhm.
Yeah. Also, we need to point out, it was so disgusting. It looked like she was sucking on the button of the couch because it was like pulled out
Blurp.
and like near her mouth, and her face has the texture of the couch. She was
Yeah.
laying on that couch for so long.
But it's just also like, it's 20 minutes before you have to leave. This would irritate me to no end. I mean,
And like, even from a not going to judging, leaving the house, being around other people.
that's what I mean. It's just like so rude unless you're like sick or something. And that does not seem to be the vibe. She also just, I think, takes this big box of grapes with her. I would have loved if at panel they just were like, "Ooh."
To be fair, you know who else walked out of the house with a big old bowl of cereal? Stacey Ann.
Stacey Ann.
I mean,
Welcome to our ugly home.
Reddit is back for a historically hideous season.
It's our 100th ugly house. This place is mayhem. That is impressive.
And if these walls could talk,
Do you cry a lot?
I do.
they'd have a lot to say.
What in God's name is this pit?
Don't get too close.
You know, if you see the show, I'm a scaredy cat.
Ugliest House in America season premiere Wednesday at 8 on HGTV.
More rewards, more savings. With American Express Business Gold, earn up to $395 back in annual statement credits on eligible purchases at select shipping, food delivery, and retail subscription merchants, including the $155 Walmart Plus monthly membership credit and $240 flexible business credit. Enjoy the benefits of membership with the Amex Business Gold Card. Terms apply. Learn more at americanexpress.com/business-gold. Amex Business Gold Card. Built for business by American Express.
You always want the best for your family, and that means only Eggland's Best Eggs in your kitchen. Compared to ordinary eggs, Eggland's Best Eggs contain 6 times more vitamin D, 25% less saturated fat, more than double the omega-3s, 10 times more vitamin E, and more than double the vitamin B12. So why give your family less when they can have the best? Add Eggland's Best Superior Nutrition to your next grocery list. Better taste, better nutrition, better eggs.
Not the brief, Tyra. Where's the brief?
Oh.
Very well done. Very, very well done, Alexander.
Thank you. There's also a vase of like sticks behind her head for some reason.
I wish they had photoshopped like one of the models' like arms on the steak, like she had eaten them.
She's
Janice.
just kind of doing the carnivore picture.
Kind of. It looks like, I said it almost looks like a Trump steak ad or something.
Yeah,
Woof.
I did not like this photo.
And then Tyra's whole intro. I'm just going to read from my notes.
Okay.
Why this music? Why Tyra singing? Why does she mispronounce Paulina's name? Why does she sing her own backup? Why?
You know, also thought why? Fatima, who at the end cannot hide her distaste for this. She's like, gives the most like, oh no. Well, I guess that's on television forever.
Also, why is Tyra wearing the tightest nightie with her bra sticking up out of it like this? It's horrible. It's like a corseted nightmare.
I wish Tyra had just worn little pepperoni earrings.
She does, however, in describing the shoot, list the most number of things that she's ever listed.
True.
Surrounded by meat, dressed in meat, smelling meat, touching meat. That's a double Tyra list.
That's 2 Tyra 2 list. I don't have a
I
number.
think that's the way to describe it.
Yeah, that's how her brain processed that.
And then she says, well, here is your best meat shot. Is that what we're calling this photo shoot? Just your meat shots?
Oh boy, who is up first?
Stacey Ann.
Man, come on down.
Woo! I think the photo is successful enough. She is definitely doing her Stacey Ann like, and here's a model pose I know.
Yeah, the photo's all right though, I thought.
Yeah.
I really like her styling, actually.
Mm-hmm.
And I really wish she had gone more in the direction of the styling.
Sure.
But they were also given no brief. At one point, they will get told if there's no story for the shoot, you just have to make one up. But they were given no story.
They were given
nothing to play.
Also, while we're on the subject of Stacey Ann, I need to bring something up that we need to keep an eye out for. I think the show sometimes goes back and forth about how they spell Stacey Ann. Sometimes Stacey Ann has an E in it.
E.
And sometimes it doesn't.
I am so glad you brought this up because I was fully Berenstain bearing this in my head because I had sworn in my head that she spelled it with an E before we got into the cycle. And then we never saw it with an E. And then now I feel like every so often we do see it with
sometimes.
an E.
It's very weird that like it's like 2 people worked on her edit and they didn't know how to spell it.
It's so odd. The captions always say it without an E though.
Whitney is next.
I like that you're showing some meat this week. Ugh.
Oh,
Blurb. It's a good picture though. This is fun. This is
fun.
fun. This is fun and
Yeah,
campy. It's the best her face has looked.
she is still though doing her like, oh, it's the same from the auditions.
But I would argue that this is actually technically the first time they've seen that.
That's true. That's true.
You know what I mean? I'll give it to Whitney on this shot. I was like, okay, this is definitely going to be one of the more successful ones because this needed something and she gave it camp. I was also surprised because I didn't feel like I saw her doing this in the shoot itself.
No, because in the shoot, Mr. J hated her.
Yeah.
And
I have no idea
was
why.
like, that she like she was posing until she like kind of fell into this photo.
Yeah.
Looking at all of these pictures, I'm realizing, I know you said that they were like sharing meat items. It's also the same 3 pairs of shoes over and over again.
Oh yeah.
It's
Spoiler,
the same 3
Hannah.
pairs of boots.
Those shoes pull pure turkey. Pure turkey.
Flesh.
Flesh. Doubly Amy is next.
Can't give it to Amy this week.
It's not good.
It's not anything.
I do like Tyra just being like, what was up with you?
Hey, Amy, it feels like you're usually, as we say, pretty plausible, but felt like you
just stood there.
Just didn't want to do this. You grabbed a hook and called it a day.
She was just grossed out.
Yeah.
Yeah. She gave vegetarian energy.
I was actually really surprised that didn't come up with one of the girls.
Well, apparently, spoiler alert, Whitney is now a vegan and that's her whole fucking thing. So maybe it was this.
It just calls it.
Yeah.
And
That's
she was
actually,
the one who was the most okay with it.
I know.
That's actually fascinating. No, she was squealing when they put the meat on her. She hated the cold of the meat for sure.
Yes. Well, in her talking heads, she was the most okay with it.
Katarzyna is next. She's holding this skirt really weird.
Though Tyra loves it.
And I do like the idea that, yes, if it theoretically makes it feel more like actual fashion to hold it in that way, similar to how they praised Yuvi when they had to wear those paper sack dresses, and they were, remember that whole.
But it doesn't look like she's like holding it out to show it off. It looks like
no,
she's holding it away from her body.
Yeah, it doesn't look
good.
Well, I'm trying to be more specific. It doesn't look like any part of this is a natural stance.
It also looks like she's feeding it to like a meat grinder next to her.
Which that'd be fun. Love that energy.
If it was fun and flirty and she like kicked a leg up,
yeah.
I could see it.
Yeah, this face,
this is just like, look at my
meat skirt.
Got a meat skirt.
Wanna eat it? Fatima's next. I hate this picture.
She is making a little chihuahua face.
She's making one of my dog's faces.
Yes.
Also, Fatima claims that she couldn't hear or didn't hear Mr. J say change your face, but we got that edited in about 50 times, so...
Yeah. Also, did anyone else feel very scared when she was putting that hook right in her, like, chest? And didn't seem intentional with it, just kind of was like...
Clonk. Yeah. Ooh.
The whole energy of Fatima's denial, where she knows that Jay told her to change her face a bunch. So she can't just say no.
She's like, maybe they did.
But has to come up with the reason why she didn't change her face.
It's so similar to what we just saw in this episode with the shoes.
Yep, exactly the same tactic.
Oh, I like these better.
Anya is next.
And thank goodness we get a return to form for Anya.
Yeah, it's definitely the best photo so far.
Yeah,
yes.
Absolutely. I'm still putting Whitney up there, but this is a very good photo.
I think she used the wrong arm, unfortunately. I think it should have been her upstage arm that was in the meat.
That's what I say at the end of every play. I'm just like, I'm going to say it. Upstage arm should have been the one in the meat. That would have made Hamlet much better.
Oh,
no.
See yourself out of the chat.
Get that, bye.
But I think she's not making that snarly face.
No, her face looks great.
Yeah.
I love the sort of Mrs. Lovett Victorian hair on her, too.
Oh,
Sure.
yeah.
Yeah.
Her face can handle a lot of hair.
I thought she almost looked like a super spy who was like crawling around on the floor, getting ready. I don't know.
It definitely looks like she's pulling the meat. Like she's put a good tension in her body.
Yeah.
You got to pull the meat.
Pull the meat.
Mm-hmm.
Pull it. Pull it hard.
The only way to make the photo make sense.
Claire's next.
Why does this makeup look so much more extreme on Claramie?
It feels like everyone else, if this isn't true because they're wearing freaking meat on their bodies, but everyone else got the commercial look and then Claire got the finale editorial.
It is 2 steps away from sad clown makeup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the hair doesn't help that. It's a good shot though. I like it.
It's okay. I don't like the styling. I also think...
But her as a
Claire,
model, what do you think?
I think it's fine.
Really? I really like it.
I like it too. I love the body. I really wish that she had like a cigarette. Like an I've given up on
Sure.
life cigarette.
Claire talks too much though at panel.
This becomes a thing.
She talks too much.
This becomes a real thing. Claire, sometimes it feels like it's an overconfidence thing where she's just chit-chatting with the judges.
Mm-hmm.
But she's got this thing where it's like it's like she hasn't seen the show and she doesn't get when she's not supposed to talk.
Yeah.
It's going to get worse. If I remember correctly. I haven't watched any more episodes at this point, but like Claire gets a little, I guess you would call it almost mouthy, but it's not rude.
She just doesn't have a filter.
Overly familiar.
Yeah.
Yes. I think that's a good way to put it because it's not like
It's Carrie D without the humor.
maybe.
Heavy quotes.
Maybe.
Dominique is next. I think it's pretty good.
We have to. So Tyra calls out that they have fixed her hair, and Dominique is obviously trying to reclaim her high fashion bona fides by slicking it back off of her face, which is a good tactic in theory.
Yeah.
Still looks so bad.
There's just so many flyaways and ones that don't join up.
Yeah.
It looks like if her hair is a school group on a class trip to a museum, there's a couple of hairs that are wandering off to different exhibits from the group.
They've lost their partners.
Some of them have gone to the dinosaur room while the rest are in the reptiles,
Serious
Nigel.
question, yes.
Nigel says that The Meat Boys would love it. The Meat Boys?
A night on the town with the Meat Boys and the Hot Ticket Girls.
Maybe that's who those firefighters were? They were just
Why?
meat boys?
Does Nigel think that the meatpacking district is a bastion of straight masculinity? From where is he getting this?
Where is he getting this incorrect assessment of that?
I don't know, Hannah.
area?
When I went to the Cock down in the meatpacking district, it was very straight.
Oh, you've been to that chicken restaurant? It's good.
Uh-huh.
It's good.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Full of Meat Boys.
Full of Meat Boys. There were a lot of Meat Boys there.
The photo's good.
I thought the photo's good. They drag her for no reason.
Oh, I thought they mostly liked it.
Yeah, they were.
But they're just like, pin up, too sexy. Lauren is next.
And
New
before
best.
anyone can say a word, Miss J's like, no one gets to talk to Lauren before I talk to Lauren. I have not had a chance to just rip her a
into
new
her.
one about
But also
her runway walk.
lovingly. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm going to repeat myself. Just walk.
Yeah.
I think he is trying to do reparative therapy with Lauren's walk.
Yeah, seriously.
I've seen you walk and I have one question. Who hurt you?
Yeah, right?
Who has hobbled your feet?
Oh, boy. It is a really great picture, though.
It is. I love it.
It
It's
is
so much
so-
better
this
than
is
the
my
one she
favorite
got first
picture.
call out for.
Oh, way better.
Right?
This meat
This
hoof.
would have been a great chance for her to get first call out.
And if you zoom in, you will see the meat panties are underneath the dress, which makes this really gross.
Why?
It's like you're not even seeing them, except we are seeing them, and it makes it like we needed a blur.
Y'all, I'm sorry. There's nothing more punk. Nothing. The height of punk.
Is Peekaboo meat panties?
Peekaboo.
Amos is next. We didn't talk about it, but in the shoot, Jay makes Amos just push the meat.
Here is
Just push it back and forth.
the most frustrating part of this. That so far, this is her best photo.
And not
Yeah.
by a small margin.
No, this
No.
is her best photo. It's also far from the worst photo of this group.
Uh-huh.
She has
It
a
is.
lovely side profile. I think she actually looks a lot like Lauren from the side. Neither here nor there. But like, and it also, this ends up having an intention and kind of a moment and kind of a story that you could cobble together.
Yep.
That's the most frustrating part, is that she could have actually stayed. But because she decided she needed to take an extra 40 minutes of sleep,
This is cycle 10, so you know not to put on that headband.
You know, I got this jacket for free though.
which I appreciated. I think they clock Amos pretty accurately.
Mm-hmm.
And she says it too. This is why Amos does have a self-awareness of like, I know when I get nervous, I go campy, I go goofy, blah, blah, blah. And they're just like, but yeah, but you also know that this is a competition
not
and you
right.
know that there are like standards that we keep. It's actually one of the most like honest and normal conversations in a panel experience we've ever seen.
Yeah.
And it's so infuriating to me that I'm like, great, you finally produced a picture that I'm like, I can see a model here. And this is the one you're not going to stay up for.
I mean, she did need more tension in her arm.
But Alexander, we can nitpicking an Amos shot.
Of course.
How dare
I mean, of
you?
course.
How very well
course.
dare you?
No, it's the most successful photo she's taken. Now, was it like pulling teeth to get it?
Maybe.
I think so.
Yeah.
But there are worse shots, of course.
Of course there are.
Lastly is Marvita. This can't have been her best shot.
How is this her photo?
This whole thing with Marvita drives me nuts. We didn't talk about this either, but during the shoot, Mr. J said about her that she's really accessing that angry energy that really makes her look so beautiful. Inaccurate. Fully inaccurate.
Well, we know that he hates her, so
Also want to say that Marvita never presents angry.
Nope.
no.
I'm not saying that she doesn't have and has gone to therapy to help with it, like anger inside of her for what has happened to her, which is very tragic and horrible. But she
that's
doesn't
not
present
what she
that
walks
way.
into the room with, and it's definitely not what makes her beautiful. And then they all act like she looks really angry in this picture, which she doesn't.
Which luckily Tyra course corrects a little during private panel, but it's like, this doesn't look angry at all. I can't
Why
believe
did
this
she
is
have
her
this-
best picture though. We saw so
No.
many better poses in the photo shoot.
Mm-hmm.
Why is she holding this bone?
She had that the entire time of her photo shoot though.
They gave it to her.
Yeah.
I don't know. This just can't be her best
It's still not
at all.
terrible because she's
No.
so
No, it's
photogenic.
fine.
She also looks really nice in this graphic tee and this short black skirt and panel.
Mhm.
Yeah.
No, Marvita can dress.
Yeah.
Private panel.
This will start us on a cavalcade of puns that don't work.
Oh my God.
Which one of you will be going off to slaughter? There you go. See you later.
But you'll notice Miss J starts stealing these from Tyra every episode.
Uh-huh.
And did they agree to this? Was this in a contract? Is this just a thing that Tyra was fine with?
I don't know, because she comes back to private panel with, let's decide who's going to get skinned.
Oh.
Why?
Paulina says of Stacey Ann that she hasn't really come up with her own personality.
What wild statement. What a wild statement.
Also, I'm going to argue Stacey Ann has tons of personality.
Guys, give me 5 minutes. I'm going to shop the wall and come up with my own personality. Nigel says of Whitney that she's delivering pictures that are so different.
All right.
They're really going hard on making Whitney happen already.
We get an insight into what Paulina thinks children do.
Oh my God, this is my favorite.
You know how children, they only know how to stand out by putting on a dorky headband.
I love the idea that constantly in Paulina's life, children are trying to impress her by putting on headbands.
Just layering dorky. That's my favorite part. It's a dorky headband. Oh God, Nigel goes, Anya looks like chopped liver in person, but prime rib in pictures. Also, can we talk about how often they talk about Anya not looking that great in person? And I think she looks fine. I think she does always look better in pictures.
But it's like the same person, clearly.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's also that she has, because they dyed her eyebrows that very icy white, in person, it's going to look kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Whereas in a picture, it looks like fashion.
In person, that's probably rather severe.
Yeah. Then Nigel says that Lauren looks vapid in person.
Like you could just walk past her and not notice her. I'm like, that is absolutely not what that means.
Nope.
You mean she looks vaporous, which is also a weird thing to say about somebody.
Just another one for the Top Model Dictionary.
Yep. Vapid. Unnoticeable. What?
So I will agree with Tyra when she's talking about Katarzyna's hair, because Kat loves a freshly fucked dude. That she loves being put away wet.
Hair.
Yeah. Because she would look great just pulled back in a ponytail. A bun was weird.
They kept saying bun, and I'm like, don't make her more of an executive assistant.
But like a high pony would look great.
I would even argue maybe a low pony. Just a pony.
Just a pony.
Nope. You know, like a horse.
Mid pony. Well, let's see.
Well, Tyra, did we reach a decision on who gets grilled?
Yes, we did. The hard fade out.
What does that mean in this context?
I don't even care about that. They've used every pun in the book. I get that. Why did we fade out mid Tyra sentence? Which all she said was, yes, we did. Okay, this call out order is suspect to me.
Mm-hmm. First call out is Anya.
I'm fine with that.
Good photo. And according to the caption, it goes Anya, and then the caption said mouths words.
Yeah, I noticed that too. Yeah, no, absolutely not. The captions are like, I'm not going to try to figure out what Anya said.
Her accent's weird, guys, right? It's all in the caption.
The captions just say, when she opens her mouth, I just want to die. Like all in parentheses, like Mr. J. Perfect.
Then Whitney.
Which I liked a lot.
Yeah, it was a good photo.
Okay, it's a good photo. Then Katarzyna.
What?
Strong choice.
She loves that meat skirt.
Stronger choice. Tyra talks to a grown person by going, we just need to cut back a little of that. And Kat's just watching Tyra fake orgasm to her face.
Close.
And then in her classic Kat thing is just like, thank you. Thanks.
I think truly this might be her personality. I also think I get an energy from Kat of like, I hate this. I don't.
Well,
like this.
to be fair, we've ragged on Kat a lot, but I think she's just soft-spoken and shy and professional and normal. And also just like, probably it's not great energy to be said your name wrong to your face all day, every
time.
Yeah, she's just constantly listening for what her name is going to be. That's all she has energy to do right now.
She never knows when she's called.
No.
She just looks around real quick and no one else is walking. She's like, I guess she said my name.
Me. Then Claire.
It was a good picture. I think by now Lauren should have been called.
Yeah.
But they're
Yes.
punishing her too.
Yep.
Oh, for sure. Then Dominique.
And Tyra makes this big deal about, doesn't this feel better? You're most improved.
Why can't you just let Dom have, this isn't even a win. This is a medium victory at best, and you can't
You
even
made
let
it
her
into
have
the top
it.
5. Isn't it so much better than the bottom 4?
Then Stacey Ann. Are we still doing this voice, Tyra?
Yeah. I'm going to say Stacey Ann has dialed it back a lot. Maybe you should too.
Then Lauren.
Which they say it's for the lock.
We're going to punish her, but not fully.
Yeah.
Then Marvita. Then Amy.
I was shocked that Amy was not in the bottom 2 because they spent so much time on her this episode.
Y'all?
Yeah.
I thought Amy went home this episode.
Oh, wow. Wow.
That's how bad the photo was.
Also, I was very...
And the way they framed it.
I was very ready for an Amy Amos bottom 2.
Yeah.
Me too.
And Amy's.
Amy's. And then she should have said, not only do you get your photo, but you get your name back.
Name back.
I think it's so funny that Dominique, even when Amy is the one that Tyra's talking to, Tyra insults Dominique by saying, wow, you're in the bottom and Dominique's in the top. It's almost like y'all switch places.
Leave Dominique alone.
At some point, it is justified if Dominique goes up and just punches Tyra right in her temple.
Like, nobody has ever been in the bottom for the first 2 weeks and then gotten a better photo.
Also, neither of you were even in the bottom 2.
They were in the bottom 4.
Well, Dominique was last week.
Was she?
Yeah, remember Dominique from behind?
Oh, yeah. Sorry, that star clouded my vision. I didn't know who was wearing it.
Well, that leaves Fatima and Amos in the bottom.
Which Fatima's picture deserves to be in the bottom for sure.
The face was just crazy tiger growls.
It wasn't a tiger. It was a little dog.
It's unfortunate because Amos needs to go home.
Yeah.
But it's unfortunate that it's on this picture, which is fully better than several people's.
So many.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tyra says, give us a hug to Amos.
Okay.
Also, who knows what she actually said to Amos? Because we get
this
ADR.
This is what's ADR'd. If modeling is something you really want to do, Amos, then stick with it. But take it seriously.
Neither of them are even on screen, listeners. That
No.
ADR, it so doesn't match up with whatever actually happened.
It's just a full voiceover.
Which
Which
I'm sure was just Amos picking her nose, rubbing a booger on Tyra, and then running to the girls.
Well, it's probably due to Amos's lazy fair attitude.
I hate a lazy fair.
Lazy fair.
Yeah, where they only let you, ride the Ferris wheel a couple of times. It's real lazy. Just get to the top and they're like, well, I guess we're done.
Amos sticks to that headband, walks out with it.
Walks out with a chocolate popsicle.
And is proud to have been a part of something bigger than herself.
Okay.
Cool.
Her name is Amy Jenkins.
God, can you imagine if she had stuck with Amos?
Yep, Amos.
Everything on her says it says Amy and then in quotation marks Amos Jenkins,
Was
which
her
is
whole
just
journey on the show just a reaction to having named herself Amos?
I think so. I think so.
She's like, oh, I'm going to adopt the Amos personality.
Yeah, there's not a lot on her. There's one source I found that said she ran on the Tyra show after the show and said she realized she didn't like modeling and maybe wants to pursue styling. Okay.
Styling?
Yeah. And in an after interview, all headbands, baby. And in an interview, she said that she liked Lauren and Kat the best and wanted one of them to win.
A lot of people like Lauren a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Lauren's got at least for the people that have left so far, Lauren's made a very positive impression on. Amos is a weird case because I remembered Amos, and I think part of that's her name.
I think a lot of it is her
Yeah.
name.
I fully remembered Amos being the first Eliminato. I did.
Well,
Yeah.
that's because none of us remember Natalia or Kim.
Yeah.
So it seems like
But she wasn't even. We had people after that.
no, I know we did.
We had Allison, we had all these people, but I remember seeing Amos and being like, oh, I think this is a cycle someone quits. Oh, that's probably Kim. And then Amos goes home that week. That was my full journey. And then when you saw her homeless shoot picture, I was like, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So every week that Amos stuck around, I was like, still?
We've spoken so many times about plausible models. I don't even think Amos thought she was a plausible model.
No.
Amos was here not for a long time, but for a good time.
For sure.
And she wanted to have fun. And I think she had a fun experience. She seemed to like, but I also think that once like the sheen and the newness of it was off, that's when she started being like, I'm just going to sleep around the house. I'm going to eat the free food. I don't like doing this. I don't like being criticized all the time. So I'm not going to take it seriously, and they'll probably just send me home.
It would not be surprising from what we see of her on the show if she was a person who really liked starting things.
She's a hobby collector. That tracks.
A lot of 500-piece puzzles that are only border done.
And if you want to fill our puzzle,
Ooh.
you should rate, review, and subscribe to this podcast. We love your hot takes, your iced tea, your opinions, thoughts. And you can leave a review on Apple iTunes, podchaser.com, or follow us on Spotify. It sounds little, but it helps a lot to get that stuff.
Not little to us, baby.
Not to us. You could also reach out to us at podleadum.com for emails,
Send us
letters.
an email. Yeah, we love it. We love seeing tweets, love seeing all that good stuff.
There's a P.O. box.
There is a P.O. box.
Yeah.
That's getting visited.
Send
soon.
us
So it better
pepperoni
be full.
earrings. Pepperoni earrings, please.
You can find me anywhere at Yet Charming.
Come find me on Instagram at Hannah Jane Ginsburg.
And I'm on Twitter at JW Crump.
And be sure to use the hashtag PodLeadum and pepperoni earrings so that I can finally eat. So for PodLeadum, I've been Alexander Price.
I'll be Hannah Jane Ginsburg.
And I'm JW Crump.
And we'll see you on top.
PodLeadum is not endorsed by America's Next Top Model, Tyra Banks, 10x10 Entertainment, or any of their subsidiaries. It is intended for entertainment and informational purposes only. America's Next Top Model and all names, pictures, and audio clips are registered trademarks and copyrights of their respective trademark and copyright holders.